Mr. President. And now I would like to introduce someone who works day and night to make this shul run and is personally overseeing the Mikvah project. Matthew Garland, Executive Director of Congregation Beth Israel.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us in celebrating this exciting and momentous occasion. It is my deep honor and privilege to be standing before you amongst such austere company and talking about the project. Rabbi Rabinowitz asked me to tell you a little bit about the actual construction of the mikvah, and well, I tried very hard to find a good joke about construction and bricks and mortar, but I couldn't find anything concrete, so I would appreciate if you would just imagine that I said something funny. Not all mikvahs are built equal. Some are big, some are small, some are beautiful, some are utilitarian, some are used by hundreds of families, and some only by a handful. Our mikvah is designed to be, like many others, aesthetically pleasing with a comfortable atmosphere. What makes it unique is that unlike any other mikvah in the world, and probably history, our mikvah is being built above a swimming pool. I don't have firm statistics on it, but I'm pretty confident in saying that. In the mid-1960s, this building was built to be a combination synagogue and community center. The social hall, the sanctuary, and the library upstairs, and downstairs here are the exercise room, a sauna, and the swimming pool. In the mid-1980s, the swimming pool was filled in and cemented over, and now 25 years later, we are digging down into the area above the swimming pool to once again use this space for the benefit of the community. There's a law regarding building a mikvah that says that the mikvah has to be built into the ground, as part of the ground. It cannot be built inside a vessel or as a vessel itself. And because we're building it over the swimming pool, one of the unique things that we have to do is we have to dig all the way down to the deepest part of the pool and break through the concrete at the floor to make sure that the pool cannot be considered a vessel in the eyes of Jewish law. We will be taking pictures, we are taking pictures of the entire construction process and posting them along with updates on our mikvah construction blog at maldenmikvah.org, where you can follow the whole mikvah project and see the process and the progress step by step. On a more personal note, I'd like to tell you, I moved to this community 10 years ago. 10 years, 3 weeks, and 2 days to be exact. But who's counting, right? At the time, we weren't experiencing a revitalization of the community. I was the youngest member of the community by a fair margin, and in fact, I think I skewed the average age of the community downward significantly. But I moved here because my wife grew up in Malden, and she had very strong ties to the community. Her mother, Cheryl Lamport, grew up in Malden. Her grandfather, Clarence Tanner of Shalom, was a prominent leader in the community for many years. And her father, Jay Lamport, has been a long-time board member and is the current president of the shul. And so, to see, after all these years, all the young families who moved in, all the children running around, it's very uplifting to see the progress and the growth of the community. And now, to be building a mikvah, it's a real milestone in the growth of the community. Previously, our wives had to drive to Brighton to deal with the late summer nights, battle the highway construction traffic, hazard, inclement weather, but God willing, not much longer. Soon we will be able to fulfill the mitzvah of Tarat Mishpacha, of family purity, right here in our own backyard. I'd like to give thanks on behalf of the community to God and to the few people who are key in getting this project where it is today. First, thanks go to Rabbi Rabinowitz for his vision and his determination in the establishment of such an important infrastructure in his community. Second, to the synagogue president, Jay Lamport, for pushing to get the project rolling again after it had been on hold for a while. And third, definitely to Sam Goldberg, who has put in countless hours and unimaginable time in taking responsibility to make sure that this project is organized and keeps moving and just going in the right direction. So, thank you. And lastly, I'd like to wrap up by saying that we are fortunate enough to have raised the funds to complete the first phase of the mikvah, which concludes with pouring the cement for the mikvah itself and the floors. We are expecting to be funded, to get some funding from Mikvah USA, which is an organization that funds mikvah projects around the country. We do not yet know the extent of their support, and while their support is likely to be quite considerable, there is still a lot of work to be done, and we need all of your help. We have upstairs in the social hall brochures that explain the importance of supporting a mikvah. A mikvah is there are a few mitzvahs that are more important to support than a mikvah. And for your convenience, there are brochures upstairs with naming opportunities, dedication opportunities, and ways for you to give and support this. Thank you very much.